checking. By the way,
All right.
I felt there was some coronavirus sneaking in here. I got to start yelling again.
Oh, God.
Get those germs away from me!
Oh, wow.
Get them away!
I think you're yelling enough for the whole New York City. All right, guys, our first one comes from Jennifer saying, if my brother-in-law decides not to sponsor us after our interview, can we add another and be okay? I had a co-sponsor because my income wasn't high enough.
Well, if your brother-in-law is the petitioner, then that's not okay. If he's a co-sponsor, you could always switch a co-sponsor.
Alrighty, the next one comes from Tanya Victorious, and she says, hi, good afternoon, Brad and the crew. If I am self-petitioning for myself and daughter, can I send in my I-360 and I-485 along with the I-765 and I-693, then after send in my daughter's I-485 along with her other forms? Is this concurrent filing?
I, 20
Yeah.
I's.
Yeah.
The answer is yes. She's filing for herself now, and she's going to file for her daughter later. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Oscar saying, my question is, the form I-944, is it when you got your work authorization before you fill out the form of the I-944?
No, you fill it out with the adjustment.
Oh, what we didn't mention, Yo-Yo, is that the questions that we're reading right now are all coming from our Brad Show live fan page. So like we had mentioned earlier, the first 5 or the first few questions are coming from our Brad Show live Facebook group. So make sure that you follow that and you enter your question there, and that's how it'll be one of the first ones up.
And we do that because we love the squad.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so you become a member of the squad by
Our
joining
loyal
the fan page.
The fan page,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Our next one comes from Kevin Douglas, and he says, I got my 10-year green card on July 2019. I want to know if it's 3 years from July 2019, I can file for citizenship.
Yes, it's 3 years from the time you got your conditional green card.
Yep, that's pretty much where it goes.
All right. I eventually got a response from the immigration department. They asked to schedule the interview. My question is, are my kids going to be affected by the ban even though their case has been ready since last year?
If they're in Nigeria, yes.
All right, the next one is a little long. It comes, I don't have a name here, but it says, my marriage-based AOS case has been on review since September 2019. During the interview, we didn't have enough evidence. Then after the interview, the officer asked if I don't mind to drop my international passport, and they will mail it back to me within 2 weeks, which I didn't receive until now. After 115 days of interview, immigration officer came to my house, but they didn't meet me, neither my wife at home. They met my stepdaughter of 16 years of age, and she said to them she doesn't know anything about me because she was afraid and confused, and she doesn't want to say anything that will cause problems, since after their visit, my case still doesn't change. From case review, I didn't hear anything from them. What can I do?
First of all, next time let your stepdaughter know who you are.
Yeah.
I never heard of she got scared. Come on. Usually kids just say the truth, whatever it is. Be that as it may, I don't know what an international passport is. I know what an international man of mystery is. You're looking at him over there. International man of mystery. But this sounds like this international man with a passport and a stepdaughter who has no idea who he is should stop texting this stuff in an open forum and come see me instead.
All right. Guillermo. My name is, Rogel. Rogel?
Yeah.
Okay. My mom is American citizen. She was petitioning me April 2012, and my priority date will be April 9th, 2012, I guess. Okay, yeah, so it's been 8 years past. How long do you have to wait for approval and schedule for the interview?
Magic 8 Ball. Man's been waiting 8 years for approval and an interview. Other than his mom's a U.S. citizen, I don't know the slightest thing about him. How much longer does he have to wait? Magic 8 Ball says you may rely on getting something.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
That's a lawyer. Rely on getting a lawyer.
You can rely on getting something. I don't know what that means, but that's what the Magic 8 Ball
Rely
says.
on getting a
I don't
lawyer.
know enough about your case. You got to come see us.
All right,
Yeah.
the next one comes from Monique Gooden, and she asks, I have a pending VAWA, however, my prima facie is about
Prima
to...
facie.
Prima facie is about
Prima
to...
facie. It's the prima
Is
facie.
about
I was
to
kidding around.
expire. Do I write?
No, it's the prima facie.
Do I write them?
Prima facie.
How do I say it?
Prima facie.
Prima facie. Okay, now I know when I see it. About to expire. Do I write them for a new one, or will it automatically extend?
The prima facie should automatically extend.
Nazia is saying, how long to take approved the case for I-130 for siblings? I sponsored my brothers in September 2019, still waiting for the approval letter.
Over a decade.
This one comes from Tanisha Thomas, and she says, just want to know how long does the NVC take to review a document that was rejected and then resubmitted?
What's the document?
Just a document.
Desmond, we're just going to keep on going. All right, we need more info. Desmond, can I file for my half-sister even though her and I don't have our biological father on either of our birth certificates? If yes, what would we have to do to start the process?
Oh, wow.
Well, if you're basing it on your biological father, you would have to show that you qualify as, each of you would have to show that you qualify as your biological father's child. Now, if the biological father is not on the birth certificate but he's alive, first step is you file and you give affidavit saying he's my father, and you say I'll submit to blood tests. And there'll be a blood test between your father, biological father, and your sister and you. So 3 people will be taking a blood test. And then you're going to have to submit, if the biological father was not married to either of your mothers, and you also have to show that you had a relationship with that biological father between birth and 18. So pictures of you together with the biological father, pictures of your sister together with the biological father, proof that when they went to school that he was listed as the father, baptismal certificate, affidavits from people saying that he was a good father in your life, but you got to show relationship and blood.
Alrighty, the next one comes from Nimra Harris, and they ask, please let me know how long does it take to approve my I-130 for spouse visa. Visa has been 10 months since May 2019.
About a year.
Mohani Indel saying, my best friend overstayed her B1, B2 visa. She's married to a citizen. Her lawyer told her USCIS are freezing due to the updating of forms in Georgia. Is this true?
No.
This one comes from J.N. Pereira. I've lost my RFE, original notice, from the field office. I know what evidence they've requested. Will USCIS deny my case if I send them evidence without the initial RFE letter?
Yes, because it won't get to your file. You need the barcode.
Last one for now. DJ China SA saying, is it safe to travel for 3 weeks on advanced parole with all this coronavirus
Not to China
going on?
Not to China, DJ China.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, DJ China.
What, I look like Dr. Sanjay Gupta? What do I know whether it's safe to travel or not? I'm just Uncle Scruffy Brad.
So they're saying, will it be a problem
traveling back for advanced parole?
Coming back into the country if you live and planning to leave next
The
month?
answer is I don't know, because you don't know what's going on with this virus from day to day, from week to week. You don't know what the Trump administration may do in a week or tomorrow or in 72 hours from now. They may, for instance, Italy, you can't go in and out of Italy for 14 days. Israel, even as an Israeli citizen, all right, going back to Israel, an Israeli citizen going back to Israel, Israel's a democracy, has to be put into confinement for 14 days. So who knows what will happen? Who knows what the United States will do?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.